Hello everybody and welcome! My name is Ursa and today I'm going to scratch an itch by playing a leader I've been meaning to play since I saw her all the way back in Baltimore back last August. Because when I and a bunch of other people got to play the early access Civilization VII game, most people were clever and chose this leader, and I didn't. I played Rome and Augustus because of course I was. I wanted to be aggressive. Now today we're going to be playing Hatshepsut with her wonder production and culture. My aim is to run through another civilization who I have paid very little attention to on this channel. We will of course be playing Egypt and going for as many wonders as we can in a lovely Deity game. So how are we going to do this? How are we going to lean on Hatshepsut's amazing abilities? Well, I say amazing abilities. The 15% production is really good. This +1 culture for every imported resource. I like to think that this is probably a per age situation, but we'll just some people got per age, but no, I'm sure it's fine. So we need something to help us build wonders, and I'm thinking we probably lean on old reliable 2 production per age in cities with positive happiness. It's not gonna really break the bank, but it's pretty good. But trade routes, we need trade routes to import resources. That gives us 2 options we could have. One that leans on wonders, one that leans on resources. Either we go full speed, getting 2 culture for every wonder we make. That kind of rewards us and lets us unlock more. Or we take another channel favorite, the incense sensor. 2 culture per age for every active trade route. Will I have more trade routes than wonders? Will I get them earlier? I think so. So production towards wonders, culture on trade routes. A simple choice for me. Egypt, pyramids, production on navigable rivers, and a bunch of fantastic wonder building charges in the Great People. Necropolis that gives gold for wonders, and a bunch of civics that help even further. Let's ramp that up to deity. Standard speed, continents plus will be fine. Let's stay small today. Keep our ambitions in check. And if you're curious, these are the details. Not that you need the details, because you delightful lot are already on Discord, where the turn 1 save files can be found, as well as a list of all of the mods I use. They are mainly user interface mods. So sit back, relax, and hang on. Navigable rivers? Navigable rivers? Well, you didn't see. Well, look away. Look, there's a pigeon on the fence. Do you see it? It's plump. It's dancing to you. It's probably, oh no, it's pooing on your favorite flowers. Quick, go outside. Shoo the pigeon away. You must. It's ruining those flowers. Oh, look, hey. Oh, that's, look at this start. This is much better. Save file is in Discord. Let's get going. It's turn 1, and we want to be next to a navigable river because we get production towards all buildings and wonders in the city. Remember, if the city is adjacent, then all wonders and buildings have the production boost, regardless of where they are. It's not the building or the wonder that needs to be next to the river. It's the city. People get that confused quite a lot. We also get +1 production on navigable rivers, and we've got at least 4 tiles of it at the moment. I think settling in place is probably the play. Ivory's not bad. Tropical plains and desert terrain. There's desert. Grassland is up here, so that doesn't actually work particularly well. And there is tundra above, so maybe this capital is slightly lacking in its usefulness. We also don't have a lot of production resources, so we're going to have to go and settle for those. But don't worry about that too hard. Let's settle. Let's make the best of it. So we start with the scout. The Medjay is our replacement warrior unit. It's worth pointing out that they are extra strong in friendly territory and twice as extra strong if they are stationed within a settlement. They also have no inventory cost or maintenance cost, so you can spam them out, which is lovely. Keep an eye on that. But as you can see, we also have some delicious stuff. Wine. Good for more culture. None of these are really production resources though. I was hoping for at least some cotton, some sheep, maybe some gypsum. I don't know, something like that. But yeah, we'll double scout it. And where are we going to go? I like the writing start because we get the Great Stele, which is 200 gold every time you build a wonder. Very good if you're going for a wonder building game. But one of the most contested wonders is the Egyptian wonder, which is the pyramids. Now we will unlock it on the Egyptian tree, but let me tell you, you don't unlock it very quickly at all. So I think we're going to rush it and we're going to play the monument opener today. Never say that I don't sometimes do the monument opener, okay? Sometimes I do. Not all the time, but sometimes. So that involves going animal husbandry into masonry. After that, we'll probably then either dip into sailing if we have enough of these fishing boats to warrant it, or we'll rush then to writing and to hanging gardens. We'll see how debatably tough the AI is feeling about stealing our wonders today. It's worth pointing out we're very, very interested in any tile that can have production on it, and there is a lot of woodcutters around here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So animal husbandry helps that quite a bit because it gives production on woodcutters. It also unlocks the saw pit, the double production slammer. So I do very much want to get production to build the saw pit, but I haven't unlocked it yet. This is almost coming a little bit too early, but it does let me get the scout out faster. All right, yeah, let's rush that through. I was debating whether or not to take the culture to rush the Pantheon, but the Pantheon I'm going for, the Wonder Production Pantheon, or even the Fishing Boat Pantheon, I mean, both of those are unlikely to be heavily contested. Too many yields. Egyptian Navigable River yields, so let's just quickly earn that, and if we want to get the Ivory nice and quickly, we can. More desert down here. Worth bearing in mind though, pyramids, one of the most difficult placed wonders in the game. It has to be on desert and adjacent to navigable river. If we have a look, there are 3 spaces I can build it. Just gonna plonk these down so that I don't forget. I have to keep at least one of these 3. That is a desert tile. I know it doesn't look like it, but it is. One thing I'm not going to be doing is putting any granary resources down. We have no plantations apart from the wine over there. So I'm not going to waste my time. I can go for another scout, but because the Medjay has no cost and it is a very defensive unit, I can stop my wonder production being ruined later by building a couple now, which would probably help. So we'll pop that in. Okay, with some silver and some more goody huts. We like goody huts. Goody huts are good. There's one up here. Oh, clay. 1 production and warehouse buildings. Okay, now that is a resource that would scale from a granary, so we'll keep an eye on stuff like that. I think I do want to get to 5 pop as fast as possible, so that's kind of why the granary does help. Science would help me get to the pyramids faster, but I like the idea of getting settlers as well. It's a little bit everywhere. What do we do? I think I want to build the pyramids better. That involves more population, so we'll go for the food and use that to... I don't need the elephants just yet. Let's continue getting something that gives me production and helps me to grow the city out. So we'll get this tile. We're just waiting to pick that up just before we actually build the wonder. Gypsum. Okay, now that's good. 2 production. And there's also tin down here as well as another navigable river. We really want to be settling as many of these as we can. There's also wool. Okay, so they are production resources. They're just slightly outside of my capital. That kind of backs up my decision then. We want to settle as quickly as possible, so getting the food was really quite important. Silk, 2 more goody huts up to the north, and rice. 5% food in settlements doesn't sound like a lot, but if you get a few of them, they stack up nicely. So I want 10 production now. It's not really going to be used on anything useful, or another resource that's a one, or like if it's within range of your capital, it doesn't matter if it's a good resource. It gives you adjacency. It's fantastic. Take it. Take it with glee. That scout, that hostile village scout, by the way, just watch as it beelines for my capital. I'm actually quite glad we have a Medjay. Goody huts everywhere. And this is quite a long navigable river. Another hostile village. I don't think we're going to get very lucky with the quality of our villages here. All right, back off you. Go. Be attacked by my units. You're not welcome here. Now, do I take 75 damage on my scouts for 100 gold, or do I get happiness? That's a good amount of gold. Yeah, you can take the damage. You were going to die anyway. It doesn't matter. Your death will be sad, but it's not that much of an inconvenience. Let's be honest. 170 to befriend. We're looking for culture city-states, and we're looking for military city-states. Why? Military city-states turn rough terrain into amazing supermines by adding hill forts. So they're actually maybe not so important in my capital. If we have a look at the tiles, yeah, not much rough terrain at all. Maybe more down here. So the hill forts might be better for this village. Oh, that I have just realized that actually gets rid of pretty much all of the settling locations around that navigable river. So we need to claim that. We're either going to have to suzerain the village and then take it over diplomatically, or we're going to have to raise it. I think think we're going to raise it. That's actually good because it means we can rush a wonder with the production it gives. But it also does mean we're going to need more army. So Medjay rush at the beginning of the game. So it shall be. Maybe we'll send 2 of those and a slinger, and that should be just about enough to take everyone on. Maybe. Watch this scout get immediately killed now it's on such low health. Every turn it survives is an extra turn where it laughs in the faces of the gods and goes, haha, my death was not inevitable. And in the meantime, culture and happiness to celebration is very, very tempting. But extra food, well, that is like half a population. Again, we're getting to settlers as fast as possible. I'm going to take the food. We're not reliant on culture for pyramids. That's hidden in the tech tree. So we're okay for now. Oh, there you go. Another wonderful tile. And with our memento, we're already up to 10 production. It's pretty good. Not really enough to be building pyramids. We do want to up this substantially more. I could make that into a resource. It would be a horse resource, but this could be around where I was going to settle anyway. Or I can take the 20 food. It's going to take 10 turns to get that last population. And I currently need about 80 food. So it would take not much at all. Yeah, horses. Sorry, it's too good. That'll come in handy later. Animal husbandry. Camps and woodcutters are boosted. Now we dip into the aforementioned masonry to try and get the pyramids. Our second Medjay is also now finished. Now, in order to trigger the production bonus for later, I'm going to use my gold right now to get a slinger to back them up. 2 Medjay, 1 slinger. That should be plenty. And, ooh, a quest. We can either get more production towards training Medjay by having 5 of them, or if we disperse an independent power with a Medjay, we get a military point. That is literally what I was going to do. So we'll take that as a quest. Fantastic. Saw pits, by the way, give production on camps. So that's really quite good. Just trying to think about where I'm going to build the saw pit. Doesn't overly matter, but I'm probably going to have a fishing key somewhere like around here in the lake, probably, because I want to be able to build on this side of the river. I don't want to get rid of these tiles, so we're going to start working in this direction. Actually, this unlocks more of the river for me for other buildings, so that's a good placement. 4 turns. Saw pit is going to be a good source of production later, and a culture city-state. Now, this one I want to befriend. That is culture for monuments, which is really good, but it also gives production on wonders. That is a double that I want to see. Double source of cotton with ivory as well. Wow, there's a lot of production locked in that area of the map. Maybe I want to go and settle here. Maybe I want the whole map to be mine. Maybe I'm just really quite greedy. Well, we knew that. We did already know that, in fairness. Valley of Flowers has been unlocked. This is food, gold, and happiness, as well as a huge trade route range. And it's got marble. That could be a decent settle, you know? Good wonder production and an ability to send trade routes out for later, which, don't forget, is sort of our whole thing. We need culture on imported resources. I haven't found anyone too near me, which I was sort of worried about playing on a small map. That might, you know, happen. But no, so far so good. Oh, this basically just triggers my next celebration, my first celebration for 1 turn of science. That's awesome. Okay, here's the good and bad thing about the Egyptian tree. Firstly, it's only 1 culture or civic into getting riches of the Jewett, which is 15% production towards constructing wonders. That's amazing. However, you've got to get right to the end of the tree to unlock the pyramids, which makes no sense because pyramids is really easy to unlock on the tech tree, which is why we're doing it. So, question is, do we just stop and get scales of Anubis to generate the wonder production, or do we go for the Pantheon and then rush Code of Laws? Petra would be very good in this city, and it would unlock merchants. I think we're going to do it in this order. We're going to go Mysticism, Discipline, Code of Laws, then we'll unlock the Egyptian tree. Hopefully by that point, my culture will be a lot higher. It's got to be Classical Republic, wonder production. We're going to stack all of that stuff on the same tile, and let's go for the extra culture on the palace. Start burning through this nice and quickly. More quests. Would I like to start a quest that gives me gold by training a merchant, something I'll do automatically, or culture for 2 monuments? I'm going to get the merchant first, so let's start that one. My gold, by the way, from this point onwards, I will be saving. My tactic at the moment is to rush the second city as soon as I can, and you need gold to do that. So let's trigger that one. 20% culture for 10 turns. We're not going to be building wonders in the next 10 turns. We haven't unlocked any yet. And there's tool making. Up to 11 production now. Huzzah. Uh-oh. Go this way. There's an evil dude. We don't want to fight that. Oh, he's back. Oh, lots of rough terrain around here. Keep an eye out for loads of rough terrain. They make very good cities. If we can find that next to a navigable river. Yeah, actually, I mean, this has to be the second city spot. I mean, look at it. It's next to a river. If we do my rough terrain search once again, look at all this. There's so many mines. Yeah, settler. And then what isn't a mine is a woodcutter, so that's got to be it. The saw pit has given me another population, which means I can now get settlers. So let's rush these out before we get the pyramids down. The slinger is now in place. So the Medjay can go round to disperse while the slinger just chip damages. And do a little bit of damage before rushing in. This scout's still alive, by the way. The life expectation was slim. It wasn't high, but they're still going somehow. Another navigable river. We have 3. Oh, that's good. I've played some of these starts where you have literally none. You have to just make do. So that's wonderful. Okay, right. They're attacking me across the river. You just heal for a second and you use the river to get round whilst I just, again, kill you. Back off. Leave me alone. Somebody else. Himiko. Queen of War, the sciencey one. We actually want to be friends with her properly. So I will use some influence and I will reveal her capital. She can support my stuff at any point. She does it for 3. So the question is, do I want to start working on the city-state first? Or do I want to use my influence to get some more culture? Now that's a very good question. That would get me my pantheon and my merchants quicker. I think that gets my economy going faster than going for independence at the beginning. If this was anyone else, I would have kept it. But right now, that is an instant 6 gold and 6 culture. I don't think the gold is worth it. The culture is. So we'll do that. She supports it pretty much automatically. Okay, now we'll save up for influence, but I think that's a good trade. I can't afford to support her back, but I will just take the 2 science. It helps me a little bit. Oh wow, down to the south on this navigable river settle is the gypsum. It also has mango, which gives culture, and 2 sources of rice for city growth, as well as an iron mine. Wow, that's pretty good. I might go and grab this settle first, start to plan this out. So if I was to put a settlement there, it has the navigable river settle, it has a bunch of rough terrain around it. I could settle the other side of the river, but I want the gypsum rather than more rough terrain, I think. There's enough tiles here, enough to work with. Once this has been dispersed, I might settle literally in place where it was. Although I don't have access to these resources, if I do, I will get more rough terrain to get the production later. Or I could go there. I would unlock the silk and would keep the resources in play. I think for the long-term security of the city, I want to go there. And then I'll settle that later. But I'm thinking as well, maybe we go and grab Valley of Flowers in a bit. The cotton, that is very tempting to go and get, as is the clay. Is this all on the same continent, by the way? It is. I kind of want to keep to this continent if I can, for city connection purposes. Let's pop one down there for this cotton and the ivory. Again, another navigable river, but I can't quite get to that one without dispersing, and I don't want to. Although I think one of these 2 tiles maybe, I mean, that would be quite the forward settle. I don't think we get away with that one. Okay, let's just focus on getting these 2 out first. The settler can move across the navigable river, and we just rush straight into the second, which times almost perfectly. That's pretty cool. Do I want to wait? No. I think we're going to now go for the ivory to get that production bonus on pyramids. Mississippian technology is way ahead of mine. I know. You don't need to remind me. Oh, another city-state. And that is Shongshak of the Camels. Hello. I'll just be neutral with you. I'm saving my influence for something more worthwhile. Don't worry. It's not you. It's me. But it's also you. And by that, I mean it's almost entirely you. Camels. Does that change anything? Oh, I do kind of want camels. But I can't get them without leaving the river. So no, we're just going to have to leave that for now. A new town has been settled nearby. Okay, there's the, no, that's not nearby. Don't worry about that. That's fine. Quest time running out. Oh, within 15 turns. Oh, okay, we have to disperse quickly. That slinger is not going to help matters. Okay, let's just rush in. We have to do this quick. So I'm going to move my scout in as well and hope the slinger goes for the scout. Everyone's in on this fight. Jump in when you can. The problem with this warrior is it is now really beginning to heal every turn, and the slinger is really annoying. I don't think I'm going to be able to clear this turn, so just heal and heal. Just get 1 turn of healing and we'll just keep bringing the scout in and hope the slinger starts to go for that. Maybe that will work. I don't know if that'll work. It's gonna be very tight. You gonna survive? You did survive. You got 15 health. That is, how much do I end up doing back? Not gonna tell me. 22. No, it did tell me. Trailing in civics. I know. I think now we can get it. We're gonna sacrifice both of our units to do this, but I think we can get the kill and we can complete the quest. This is really painful, but there we go. The tile is now cleared because I don't need the movement to do that. I get the production bonus. I would have liked to have used that on pyramids, I won't lie, but never mind. I'll take the settler instead. It is dispersed and I get 100 production, which means we have the settler And we can now send them out down here. Perfect. 1 military point as well. I'm gonna, because currently this is quite painful, we're gonna go for the +5 combat strength against independent powers, just so that, you know, as I'm moving around the map, we don't have so many problems. Not that I think that's going to help at all. Oh, I have a really, really large amount of production overflow. I could give myself the granary for 3, but I'm going to be cheeky here. I might just force end turn this, and I might just roll this production over until I can place pyramids in 4 turns. I don't think it goes anywhere. I mean, this is probably a good test, but I don't think it goes anywhere. Tecumseh of Carthage. Hello. Good to meet you. I'll stay neutral with you as well. Let's test if this works, shall we? I might just be wasting a ton of stuff, but I think it works. What pantheons are still available? Production on fishing boats. That would give me 3 extra production. Monument to the Gods is still working. So that's 10% towards all wonders. Production on clay pits, mines. It's a lot of good stuff here. Well, actually, what might decide this is, do I still have the overflow? Yeah, the overflow is still here. I could just use it all on the altar. So we could give myself the bonus immediately. What's better, 3 production or 10%? Well, right now, would only give me 1.4 if I had 10%. So I think the 3 production's worth it, but the altar isn't yet built. It wouldn't be giving me anything anyway. I think I'm playing long term. So we're going to go for the percentage bonus. It doesn't work out to be more until I have 30 production, but I will get that at some point. Or do I want to? I'm going to be using a lot of these fishing boats. No. No, stack the bonuses, Ursa. Come on, there's a theme. 10% on wonders. Let's do that. Right, now do I use the production overflow and put the altar down? I think I do. I could save it for the pyramids, but I think I'm just gonna use this and just 1 turn it. I'll still have some overflow at the end of that, just not as much. Okay, the settler is here. This is settlement number 2. Welcome, Dr. Bobby. I need you. I mean, the mangoes are very good, but do I want the gypsum first? I think I want the gypsum first. So let's go and grab that as quick as we can. Bit more culture per turn now. I think, yeah, we're going to still go for merchants. There are some decent trade routes available, and they will be in range in a second. In fact, did I see there's camels on that trade route? That makes it very, very beneficial. And a production resource. Okay, yeah, we rushed that. We rushed the merchant. Okay, there is more production overflow. Not a huge amount, but there's a bit. I'm going to put it just into 1 more Medjay. I can see myself being attacked very soon. And don't get me wrong, I would deserve it if another village attacked me. I have already dispersed one. Oh, there's another one here. Okay, there was loads of military city-states. I don't know why I was worried about them. They're all hostile as well. Terrifying. Right, let's work on the culture one to start with. 30 turns, we gotta wait, but it will start to do that now. Oh, my slinger just took some damage. Oh no, not my slinger, my settler took some damage. Ouch. Well, let's just defend you for a second whilst we put that settlement down. And you are being attacked. Okay, well, it's a good thing I've just started to build a Medjay. So the pyramids, I get a production bonus towards it. 1 gold and 1 production on all minor and navigable river tiles in this settlement. So I don't want to build over the top of this one because that is a river tile. I'm going to build it on this one to give some good adjacency if I wanted to build something on there later. River tiles are more important, so we're going to save those. Yeah, getting pyramids down. I so rarely actually manage to build pyramids. Fishing key is worth 3 food. That's quite a bit of food. Do I go for Great Steely? I think we unlock that wonder first, then we go for sailing. I think food is useful, but it's not as useful. Who else has got to 3 settlements? I'm the 3rd person to do it, so I'm not even that quick. Never mind. Wolfman, between the 3 settlements here, we have come up with the perfect trifecta of stuff. You'll be 3 very, very good cities. Oh, do I want a Medjay or do I want a migrant? Oh, you know what? I actually kind of want a migrant to get more production. I just want to stack, get this number as high as possible. 14, we're working on percentages here. So I think I want the migrant. Where is the production? There's 1 production there. Again, navigable rivers, they're very powerful. We go for 2 production and gold on the woodcutter. Now I'm going to grab the, oh, no, come on, navigable river. We'll use all those bonuses. Do I need the marble or the horses or anything like that? The llamas might be quite good, but if I do end up building more wonders in the capital, the marble's more useful, so we'll go for that. Am I now in range? Yes, I am. Not in Cahokia. How am I not in range with Cahokia? That's odd. Sure. Okay, whatever. Trevor. Okay, that resource is worth 2 production for the capital. It's worth more for another city, but that's pretty good. Okay, if you go and attack me, I am defending in my own settlement, so I have extra combat strength that you will regret fighting me, so bring it. Mr. scout. You are very much in danger. You need to move. That settlement does not want to be your friend. Yep, look, and this one doesn't want to be my friend either, but never mind. I'm defending now, which is good. I think I might lose both of my scouts in the same turn here. You've been caught. Yep, and you've been caught. No, that one survived. You're not going to survive for long. Not going to spend my influence. We're going to go for more city-states because these can give us much better bonuses. Are you just avoiding my troop and you're going to go and directly attack over here? Well, I'm getting my +6, so right now, I might as well just attack you. Yep, you're just going to attack the city center. Fine. I have discipline now, so we can laugh our way through this one. Tool making, I'll get rid of you just for a second, the priesthood. And our new commander, 3 cats to rule the world. Actually, you can start getting some extra stuff now. And you just wait there a second. I just need a slinger in here to protect us a little bit more. But, you know, we've got enough troops. We don't have many troops, but we have enough. 16 turns, code of laws. Unlock Petra, unlock the merchant. This trade route is too good. They might start attacking they're attacking the Medjay. Yeah, you do that. You are almost invincible on that tile. You can just withstand that Zerg rush for as long as they throw it at you. Yep, keep attacking me. Keep attacking me. It's not going to work. I'm going to heal more than you deal to me. Production on clay pits and the brickyard is now available, making extra tiles even better. Right, now up to the Great Steely. I need the gold. That helps me to get cities faster. Yep. This is working. And my first promotion. First of 3 cats. Let's go for Bastion. It's the defensive one. Start working my way down the navigable river to get to the llamas. 2 influence per turn. Oh, Himiko, you are friendly and wonderful. Tekums is going to denounce me. Fine. I don't really know what I've done to deserve that, but that's okay. And this is a research collaboration. Yeah, sure, I'll take that. Thank you. But that means I can restart the cultural exchange, which she'll support. Yeah, that helps me to just unlock the wonders faster. I like that. Oh, my scout's dead here, isn't it? Yeah, I tried to survive. It's not going to work. Look away. Look away. Oh, he didn't get attacked. Okay. We're fine for one more turn. 15% production towards wonders. And tool making's back in. Okay, right. Pyramids is almost done now. That's great stuff. I so rarely get pyramids. This is awesome. All right. Well, the production in this city is suddenly a lot higher. I just gained some experience for building it as Egypt. I've never done that before. Normally, the requirements for building it are so weird that you never can. 1 gold and 1 production on minor and navigable river tiles. Ta-da! Looking good. Let's quickly get a monument, get some adjacency from the pyramids, and then after we've done that, I think we'll build the next wonder. And we're going to put it there. Oh no, that's on a river tile. Let's put it there instead. Does it matter? Kind of want to keep rivers with stuff on them, don't you? Yeah, I think in the longer run that'll work better. No. Surround the things you've got, Ursa. Come on, think. 2 food, 2 culture, city resource, but that's fine. It all helps. Actually, it doesn't even matter because Dr. Bobby, 500 gold. You're happy, you have the production, you're now a city, you now have some gypsum in you, which is extra stuff. We'll give you the extra food as well. Okay, perfect. So I instead am going to build this wonder in this city. Right, which means my capital's kind of free to not do that now, but it also means I get to move this population somewhere else and claim the mine with the iron, with more production, which takes some time off. The quicker you can get 2 settlements all doing this, the better. Are you really genuinely sending a hostile commander to come and kill me? Like, I'm really pleased we actually befriended this one. They have been out for blood. Yep, look at that. They went to kill me and dead. Oh, wow. Der Shuriken literally got built the same turn I started it. Okay. Yep, fair enough. All right. Well, we'll revisit that plan. Hey, we got to move our population, which is quite good. So that kind of worked. That kind of worked. I don't mind that. Okay. Well, it is what it is, isn't it? Might as well start getting a brickyard sorted. None of these tiles are particularly good for warehouse buildings, but here we are. All right. I'll put it on a plains tile. That's fine. And yeah, we just need to unlock more wonders now because, blimey, we need more wonders. We need to be building something all the time. Right now, I feel like for every turn we're not building a wonder, we are falling more behind on the wonder rush, but our culture is now beginning to come through. So that's cool. Oh, we got a codex for more science. Sometimes the game takes and then the game gives again. I can't place that codex right now, but it's worth it for later. Blimey, what a turn. Well, we got a little bit of spare time before Steely appears. So I shall shall get myself a brickyard. I need to push over towards the coast to make sure we can utilize such wonderful buildings. Trade routes are being made to me, the Wolfman. That is exciting. I want trade routes, Bo, because of course I get culture. And also culture. It's just culturific and I love it. I do really want the wine. I very much want the wine. However, seeing as we're making a brickyard, that helps mines, we might as well pick up the silver. That's on desert as well. Nowhere to display codex. Look, I'm trying. All right, we're working on it. I'm literally making writing right now, game. Just chill. We could actually step in here and steal. No, we can't. It's hostile. I thought we might be able to go and steal it, but alas, not to be. Utaka, steely. All right, we can start to get that down. Yes, the library would be worth a considerable amount of science right now, but this is only 8 turns. We have some severely fun bonuses. I plan on using them quite well. Where's my library gonna go? There's no really very good library in my capital, so I guess from that point of view, it doesn't overly matter, but as I mentioned before, keeping the river tiles 3 is the best place. I'm actually going to put this on the plains, on the grassland tiles, seeing as I don't want to really use those anyway, and we'll keep pushing culture for a second. Now, obviously masonry has already been picked up. I would like sailing, but we're going to get irrigation for hanging gardens before we go for Bursa Ryan. Yes, I am legally obligated to refer to it as Bursa Ryan every time I see it. I'm sorry, it's just the way it is. I can't help it. Don't blame me, blame the government or something. I don't know. Code of Laws, Petra, Oratory. Some very fun bits here. I would like that in the government. Let's take out Charismatic Leader because we're about to replace that culture with Merchant culture. Currently, there is only one city that we can trade with, but I don't really believe that. I mean, that would be an amazing trade. Just head over here. We'll work it out. Also going to claim this city-state because you are in the middle of me and Hatshepsut and he's looking rather angry right now. I don't really want to have to deal with him, okay? Well, can we just not? Do we have tropical? We do have tropical. Ooh, okay. Maybe Mundo? I'd like Gate of All Nations as well. Maybe we go down tactics for organized military? No, let's get the masteries first. Mundo, then Mastery of Discipline. The Master of Discipline. Sounds quite mean, doesn't it? Like, fly me. Are you sure you want to be a Master of Discipline? That's not very nice. Do we have to? Culture, diplomatic actions. We'll just keep accepting this sort of stuff. Dr. Bobby has the altar. Okay, the monument and the library are very good. Petra? I think Petra's going to probably go in my capital. As tempting as that would be. So let's actually build the library. Plonk it down there. That'll give us somewhere to display the codex. So it'll be worth lots of science. I could do the maths, but I'm not going to. I refuse on moral grounds. Don't make me. Where's ticket? Oh, right. Okay, there's one here. Camels. 2 feudal settlements is something that I do want, though. Sorry, tool making. In you go. Dr. Bobby, could you pick up Mundo for me? ASAP. Thank you so much. We'll get the library finished first. I could probably buy that out. One more turn. Yeah, we'll buy that out next turn. Why is my scout a floating severed head? What's going on with that? What sort of scouts are we employing? I mean, they say my troops run around totally headless, but I think that's ridiculous. 2 sources of iron and some llamas. I'll be honest with you, there have been better trade routes, but at least we get some relations with Himiko, and she is at war, so maybe we want to say no to this, or maybe we don't. Maybe we actually just embrace the alliance. I don't know. If she asks for it, I'll accept. I don't want to say no to her, even though she has settled right where I was going to. Apart from that, we don't like saying no. Yeah, fine. There's the alliance. We'll support her. I'm hoping this won't be too bad. Egypt is very, very good on the defensive, so hopefully if we bring our armies to Wolfman, we should be able to pick up any sort of random troops that decide to attack us, but I guess we'll find out. Let's finish up that library. There we go. Now, I wanted to rush that through because we've got the codex slot and we go from 19 to 21 slots. Okay, we got lots of extra science here. Second wonder, Great Steely. 200 gold every time I build a wonder. It's not a very big benefit, but it is very good for early game momentum, and if you build it really quickly, obviously every wonder you build from that point onwards is extra special. Yay! It's the biggest monument of them all. 5 production on Petra, really? Seems like a lot, but okay. Get it down, 10 turns. Working on Mundo down there. Hopefully we'll celebrate soon, then we can get some more production towards stuff. Actually, 5% food in settlements. This is not a bad tile. The rice is pretty decent. I could get 2 copies of it as well. Let's do that, and then Dr. Bobby will continue to grow. Oh, now Hatshepsut declared on me. Are you allied? Oh, we might have divided the continent in 2 here, if we're not lucky. you allied? Nope. Tecumseh's just gone for me. It might be because they've gone for like a city-state or something. I don't know. Anyway, apparently Kema is trying to build Petra as well. Where are you building Petra? I don't know. So that's not welcome. We've got 9 turns on it. I'll push it out as quickly as I can. Okay, now this merchant isn't very helpful. Let's go back to Kokia and hope the trade route range improves itself. Hanging Gardens is unlocked. Sailing time. That'll get us Ursa. That means we can trade whilst we're at war. And I'm thinking getting another settlement out would be really good. Production on warehouse buildings is good. More cotton. Gypsum is obviously really useful, as is marble. 300 gold for a settler. I'm going to just pop that one out as quickly as possible. Discipline. Okay, we can get ourselves the beautiful, oh, that's culture attribute point. Gate of All Nations, which will massively help. And let's go for the 3 civic. I've just worked on my 2 masteries, so we'll either get tactics or public life. We're hoping for tactics. That would be the really good one. Public life. No. Okay, oracle's fine, but obviously we're going to go for mausoleum, which is always a very heavily competed wonder. 3 extra culture per turn, though. Makes a good difference. Dr. Bobby, well, we don't have many defenses down here at the moment, but we've got enough, I think. Do you see this? This isn't good. I don't want anyone getting me into negative territory. If they support themselves and they're in wars, then might get a huge happiness penalty, and I don't like that. Look, it's happened again here. Stop it. You've just taken a turn off Mr. Fancy Sweatpants. Not on. I would like this city-state to pick up the cotton because I'm just about to send a trade route to it, so I'm going to promote growth. I did need to support myself in my own war there, but it's actually good we do that. Maybe you can send me another trade route. That's fine. Then they will pick up the cotton, and that will help them to then give me better trade deals. We're already about to get myself this delightful clay, which helps a lot. The first troop has appeared. The single spearman, I think, will be okay, but we'll keep an eye out just to be sure. There's 2 sources of rice now, mean we get more food, and there's more production. That was worth 2 extra production from the clay, which has taken a turn back off Petra. You never know, it might make a difference. Economic point. There's the extra 3 gold per turn. Don't forget, we are importing resources, which gives us more culture. We've also got more culture from the trade routes. Economic attribute point if we get 15 points in Silk Roads. Yep, I mean, that should be fine as well. Let's do what we can. They attacked my Medjay, but my Medjay are incredibly defensive. They can sit in my own lands basically all day. -2. No, stop supporting yourself. Stop decimating my economy. This is annoying. Next up, writing mastery for the science. And wouldn't you know it, it's only another settlement. It shall be named Death Wall, and it shall be full of clay. We've also got more cotton here from the city-states. That's up to 29 now. And if I was to buy a granary, which I'm going to do, that would take me up to 31. So yeah, we've already taken another turn off Petra. I don't think we'll get it. Yeah, look, I've just missed it. I don't believe that AI could go. When does it ever go for Petra that quickly? I don't know. Mausoleum is also finished. How? I didn't even see that get built. Never mind. It's always a risk this stuff gets pinched. We'll go instead for Hanging Gardens. It's 3 turns. We can rush that troop pretty quickly, especially with this granary. Put it on top of the brickyard, get ourselves some science and culture and lots more production. Look at that, 31 now. And the fishing key is worth 2 production as well. Oh, that's great to know. Yes, of course it is. Terracotta army is also finished. Well, there's no point even doing tactics is there, but never mind. Some wonders are just taken so quickly. So quickly. Oh, well, we got Hanging Gardens, which is my 3rd wonder, and I also come with an expansionist point, which is very handy for later. I think it also gives growth rate, 10% in all cities, and wonder production, 10% extra, along with some culture in the palace. Oh, beautiful. With that delicious desert mine, we'll take that, as well as some extra navigable rivers in Dr. Bobby. We are Egypt, of course. There's the settler point. Make our way over to the silk via this beautiful tile over there. And as mentioned, there's a 5 food fishing key, which I do kind of want, and I want to be able to build this side of the river, so we'll just head this way. Okay, now that we've got tactics, we can choose to ignore it. Conscription's fun, organized military entertainment, but I think right now, let's just unlock some Egyptian stuff, and then we can get to the extra settlement limit, but also get the culture on the navigable rivers, which will be very good for boosting our way through. 3 cats to rule the world. You had Bastion, now you have Hold the Line. 2 extra combat strength for the slinger because it stood on the tile. The walls of Wolfman are down, but there's my 4th wonder, Mundo Perdido. I didn't get Petra, but we got the equivalent one for the tropical tiles, and yep, that's right. It improves the navigable river. Of course it does. Why wouldn't it? Don't question it. Just say yes. Yes, game. Give this to me. Give me this amazing bonus. What could go wrong? Okay, now for Gate of All Nations, we're going to be improving this library a little bit more. That's a 9-turn Dr. Bobby build. We're building the library in Mr. Fancy Sweatpants, but after we've done that, Oracle, maybe, but no, Bursa's probably the better option. I'll plonk it there. Just as many ones. I'm just at the moment, these games are all about building wonders. It's all I do at the moment. Great library. Boosted from the mastery of writing. Now, with the best thing to do, I'm thinking currency and navigation, but currency we want anyway for specialists. Would help me to push through the game a little bit. Food in all settlements is fun. Influence is always useful. I'm going to go food in all settlements. I've got 4 of them. Just helps everyone to grow a little bit more. And you know what? Yes, I will take the science from Himiko here. She's proving a good ally. Arrival of happy. I'm happy. Hooray! More food on navigable rivers. Let's make these tiles even better. Uh-oh, Dr. Bobby's now under assault. It's always the way. You turn your back on one area and another one just immediately comes to stab you. But I have the Medjay. Let's reinforce. We can always get more troops in a second. Scales of Anubis. 2% production towards building wonders. Very handy. Okay, Dr. Bobby's being attacked from 2 sides. And the river has just flooded and almost killed the spearman. And that is fortuitous. Did anything else get broken? No, it didn't. Even fishing boats didn't get broken. Wow, you have attacked the wrong time of year. This is the rainy season and it'll defend us. Wang Palace has been finished now. Spearman pushed back into the, I was going to say the sea, into the river. We've done it. Competing wonder. Who keeps building all of my stuff? Kemmer again, Bursa. Well, that is 1 turn away. So if that gets rushed, I will be quite annoyed. There's no need for you to be building that one, all right? Bursa, try and build that from under me, why don't you? No, no, I say. I refuse. That is my 5th, and we've got 1 turn on Gate of All Nations. What we need to do is finish Oracle, and we'd be happy, but adjacent navigable rivers, adjacent deserts. So where are these going to go best? Would be on this rough terrain, you know. I don't think Oracle is going to get built in this city. I think that would be slightly difficult. Actually, we could build it like there. I don't need the happiness, really. It's the gold I'm mainly after. Fine. Oracle. We'll put Oracle down. I really should. It's too good. I don't want to say no. Look at these tiles. Look at them. Now they've been flooded. They're absolutely insane. That wonder has given me enough gold to make Wolfman into my 3rd city. So, you grab the production. Move that to there. I'll put the culture into Mr. Fancy Sweatpants. And we'll try and build up my extra space in a bit. There's currency. Navigation time now. Light of Amun-Ra. And the influence is good, but the production towards wonders is better. Giant camel, everybody? Yes, the camel is actually bigger than the Gate of All Nations and is looking very, I was going to say sheepish. It's not. It's looking like a camel. The blue wonder is here. That is 2 extra war support with everybody, which means I'm finally not taking a massive happiness hit. Oh, my lord, that feels better. Oh, peace, peace. Shungshak is so happy for peace. Okay, that's good. Can you just chill out now, please? Thank you. City-state. Hillthought? Hillthought. So that's Shawnee and Code of Laws, and we've unlocked a Milbel. Excellent. Fun wonder, that one. Time to steal government secrets now. We're going to push our way through the civic tree as fast as possible. I realize I've built over all of my mines. Whoops. Should probably have thought about that one. And my city-state's dead already. Ah, that's a shame. Ooh, that's a bad flood. Wow. 136 gold. I feel like Egypt should be protected from stuff like that, but maybe that's wishful thinking. Science, culture, specialists. Push through. Okay, that Spearman's doing quite a bit, but there's Oracle. Very tasty. Lots of culture on narrative events. We can put culture in for navigable rivers. That's +9. Let's take that instead of this little chunk of food. Yields. Now we can take a cultural attribute point or an economic attribute point. The differences are cultural means we could get to wonder production. Gold means we could get gold from every tech. I think we're going to stick to culture for now. Both are good options though. Wonder production. Let's do it. What do we do now? Entertainment for Colosseum. Let's try it. So what I'm going to do is now make a ton of galleys and we're going to go and try and attack Tinga on the coast. It would give me a military legacy point, which would be very handy, but it would also stop Tecumseh from doing so much damage to me, which would be very, very useful. I would approve him stopping. Crisis already. Wow. That came around quickly. We're not fighting independent powers, so this is fine. Do I want 20% production towards my unique district or finish it in a building in the capital for 200 gold? I'll take this. Yes, because we've almost finished it. We've already got the first one. But look, we've got 2 next to each other on this little patch of desert. It's beautiful. Okay, peace for Tecumseh. I will attack him, but right now he's being really annoying and I need time to just build my army, which we'll get very soon, which is great. I have wine, which is convenient because we're just about to hit a celebration, and there's 20% extra culture. We'll pop the food card back in. 82 culture per turn. Excellent stuff. So we can build more now, unless it's already been built. Sanchi Stupa has been finished. There's a lot of fishing boats in this city. Actually, that would work really well. Let's get it done. 6 turns on this. 200 gold. I'm finishing my unique district. We've got the quadriremes being built now. The upgrade to my galley. Now that is a good upgrade. Bronze working into mathematics. That's where we're headed now. See how many codices we can get. We may not actually get all of these, but age has really progressed very fast. Far too quickly. Death Wall. Actually, trade outpost time. Send the food back to Mr. Fancy Sweatpants, but now we can get more merchants. As you can see, the camel routes, the ones, Cahokia and Tinga. They are the ones we want to trade with. So, merchant number 1, merchant number 2, Tinga. Now, admittedly, I'm going to conquer that. So actually thinking about it, that's not the place to go. Instead, we're going to head over here. Are you still allied? You are still allied. So if I go to war with Hatshepsut, that's not great. We'll do it for now. I might be able to just about get the points before the end of the age. Oh, Ursa has flipped in a peace deal. Right, we're sending my army north. We need to bill this particular independent, its bill so that it disappears. We'll take that out. But then we're going to go for Ursa at the same time as we hit Tinga. Yeah, this can't go wrong. This is a foolproof plan. Hatshepsut's not going to know what hit him. Oh, really? Already? Okay, sure. If you want war, that's fine. More annoying than anything else. As much as I like riches of the Jewett and clan networks, we're going to have to put in rites and rituals for the celebrations and city guard. No, not city guard. Honor to help me take down this thing in the north. Medjay 1, Medjay 2, Slinger. All right, we should be able to take this down. Organized military time. We're just building up our settlement limit now so that I can conquer and maybe settle up to the point of victory in a second. Cahokia. Yes, now I've got camels. Where do I want the production? We are still building wonders in my capital, so the camel's here for now. The clay works well, it's for production. The jade gives me a decent amount of gold, and the llamas just helps keep my capital nice and happy. Okay, we need more space. Lighthouses need to be made here. Markets, bazaars, lighthouses, but this is good. Hatshepsut will declare imminently. His alliance will pull him into this war. It's only a matter of time. Wolfman, oh no, okay. All right, this is bad. I didn't think they would be here so quickly. 100 gold, Slinger, that's fine. Do I want the people and the government to work together, or do I want to use the guards? Let's make the people and the government work together. It sounds so ideal. Nothing could go wrong. Let's build a lighthouse and Dr. Bobby, followed by a market. The main reason we're doing this is to make sure that we have enough space for resource allocation. We want to get to Silk Roads. Ideally, we need 8 more. And that is 1 independent power broken, which gives me science, which finishes bronze working for archers and extra powerful Medjay. That's a big boost. Engineering time now. Oh, I should have mentioned 5 healing when I attack, but most importantly, there is order plus 5 combat strength when attacking. So Ursa is the target. Trade route Tinga. Now we've got another camel. Again, into the capital you go. Put some clay down, some llamas, Silk Roads boosted, and some sheep. Excellent. Gives me an economic attribute point, which I will take for the extra trade route gold. 2 more wonders. Maui, which gives me a cultural attribute point, as well as giving, I believe, more culture in all of my fishing boats in my capital, which is quite funny. And the bell. I thought that would finish. No, it's 1 turn away. That is unfortunate. Well, at the very least, I'm getting proper archers now. Quadriremes back home. Archers back home. The defensive force is strong. We're now moving on Hatshepsut. 15 culture. We got 1 culture for every resource assigned. Takes me above 100. Specialists now, however, are in proper flow. 3.5 science. That's what we need. And we stole citizenship. Excellent. Oh, I need to keep stealing. Hatshepsut's here. Okay, that's good. That's good. We want to throw war support in on this war. This is the one. Emil Bell. Keep forgetting that we're getting all of these wonders. That's a diplomatic point, I believe. We'll take the happiness. But look, my army is so much more defensive. So much stronger now. We're doing great. Dr. Bobby's got actual defenses. And the quadriremes head down to Tinga. Should be fairly easy to take that if we're lucky. Now, our great people are appearing. 2 cavalry units for plus 3 combat strength. Bam. Oh, it puts them in my capital. That's unfortunate. I will send them to go and attack Ursa. Oh, look, I can still build a hill forts even though the city-state died. It lives on. Hello there. Don't mind if I just steal your camels. Start a trade route within 10 turns. We'll have gold on the market. What does my next great person do? Activate it on a wonder. Add 2 gold to all wonders currently in the settlement. Nice. Let's get another one of these. They're a very good way of getting nice, cheap units. Colosseum has been built. Okay, that's annoying. I was going to build that. Fine. We'll learn to survive without it. Medjay are so powerful when stationed in my own settlements. They are quite handy, but look, the walls are now defeated. Tinga is under threat. The crisis is getting worse, but that doesn't matter. 100% gold to maintain military units. Fine. Doesn't matter. Activated on a building or wonder with a great work slot to add a codex. Oh yes. I'd like a spare codex, please. How many have I got at the moment? 3. That's rubbish. Tecumseh's actually got to 12 settlements. Wow. Must have been conquering other stuff. I don't remember the last time I saw the AI get to 12. That's awesome. Attack. Attack. It's ours. Yes. We get a major milestone. We'll keep it. We shall rename it Ice Elves Suck. It even comes with some cotton. How many other resources are around? Salt can be applied, so that does help. In fact, actually, this could really help because now I believe we're in trade route range properly with Hamiko. So we'll just give her some stuff and no, we've already done this. Okay, we might need to just find some more of her settlements. She has 2 settlements. Really? Is that all you have? That seems unnecessarily small. Yeah, I did a really silly thing. I bought a unit in the wrong tile and now Dr. Bobby has been taken. That's not fun. Oh, and I couldn't take it back the same turn. Oh no. Oh no. That is very, very worrying. Let's hope we can sort that out quickly because that's a big mess. That is a ginormous mess. Yep. Losing units here and there. No. You don't get peace. Thank you. You give that back. Oh, at least I unlocked Spain. Right, peace. Yeah, peace. Peace is back. Whew. It was almost incredibly worrying, that one. I swear I should have stolen Tinga there, but fine. Oh, now I need to spend 200 gold to get the city back, which is just adding the insult to injury. Make some more quadriremes. Shove all the resources back in. 4 turns. Culture. Production towards infantry and ranged units. I didn't get the barracks. Oh man, the barracks is what I was just to finish and it was 8 production. Wow, that's unfortunate. My boat's being killed. It was so close. We can't quite grab it. We need more navy. I sent 2 boats down. If I'd sent 3, we would have won it. That's the frustrating thing. Large army, we're going to lose 1 unit on the next stage. Look, I've got bigger problems right now. Peace is being offered by Tecumseh. That is a great sign. Hopefully we can keep that push going. If he's genuinely that afraid of being killed, maybe we have hope. Maybe. 16 turn mathematics. Wow. We have no science for this game. I have 3 libraries and a bunch of specialists and I still haven't managed to pick up much. Odd. Never mind. Oh, thank you for dealing for that. AI has just cleared this for me. Brilliant. Oh, well, you might be dead. Never mind. 50 gold. I like the fact that Tecumseh doesn't like me doing that, even though he was trying to do that himself. Like, the irony of this situation is not lost upon me at all. Oh, codex. Yes, I'll take a free codex. Thank you. I know it has penalties, but that's fine. I just realized all of these were unallocated. I was losing about 6 science per turn. Brilliant. Why did I not notice that? I don't know. Don't think about it too hard. You will give yourself a nosebleed. That is so unfair. I couldn't clear it because my city-state stood on top of that. And now it's exploded and there are hundreds more troops than there were before. No. Why? Why would you do that? That's horrible. Fine, we'll try and regather our strength, but this is ridiculous. This crisis has genuinely been terrifying. Like the amount of free cities that have been appearing in the middle of all of our lands, not just me, everyone as well. I've loved it. It's been great. 2 more crisis cards. Oh, look at the imported resources. That's appalling. I mean, inferior tactics has been very annoying throughout this, but we're having to put up with rebellious commanders. I'm going to take that out now. Decentralization. What I could do was just take the specialization off. There you go. And we don't have the penalty anymore. 3 cats is now assaulting. Fight through the jungles. This is horrible terrain to fight in. We must keep pushing. We must break through where we can. You can see we now have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 quadriremes all ready to charge in. And in fact, actually, we're just going to go in now. We've got reinforcements on the way. We're backing it up. Refined tastes, hyena or fruit? I think I went hyena last time. Let's go fruit. I mean, it doesn't sound like a good idea putting fruit in salt water. I'll be honest with you. That sounds rancid. Yet here we are. Great library. That's because I've got a codex from literacy that puts me on 6. You can see Hamiko has finished it, but we are getting close to a few now. We've got 8 points. This is a settler that is just ready to go. So that will give me one more. If I can take Tinga, then that will help me hugely as well. You can see we've got boat reinforcements in. I am just attacking like wild. This time we've come with backup. This time, if you kill a boat, that's fine. You won't survive. Oh, the jungles, though. This is a horrible place to fight. I'm going to have to retreat. It's not working. Tecumseh's got me hit. Oh no, the archers are arriving and in greater number. Unfortunately, my boats are also here and we're not happy. We're not happy with the state of affairs. Not at all. Aha, I'm healing as well. Go on. Give up. No, you want to. You know you want to. Oh, Shangshak might actually clear this for me. Please do. I'm in so much danger. Oh, well, keep moving the units round. Yes, I know you've got a lot of archers. I know they're terrifying, but my boats are more terrifying. I'll be the one that strikes here, probably. Where is the continent split? Everything's on the same continent? You know what? Ignore these cheeky settlers. Ignore the fact that I've got 1, 2, 3, and 4. Yeah, ignore that. That's totally coincidental. Citizenship, more flooding, and a new one. There is a new village here that's just appeared. That's awful. Actually, you know what? I'm going to settle that. It's on a navigable river. It counts for next stage. I am thinking about making a very particular play for next stage, and it involves as many navigable rivers as possible. You probably can guess what I'm going to do, but I'll leave you to guess. Won't make it too obvious. I'm just going to go quiet on it. I'd be like, me? A plan? No, I wouldn't. Go on, take it. Oh, please let me just take this settlement. I've got a melee troop on the way just in case I can't pillage, but we should be fine. We should be able to take it. Combat player has finished Colossus. Fine. Don't let me have anything fun. I say that. Owning 9 wonders. That's not too bad. Hatshepsut receives Utica. Right, hang on. We'll come back to that. War has been declared again by Shangshak. I mean, admittedly, she gets nice bonuses when she does that. It's not that it's annoying. Utica's there. Oh, not bad, but I prefer Kotai. But it's nice that we have that sort of impact right now. Okay, it's empty. Coastal road, done. Tinga, taken. Right, now we say, okay, you want your piece. Fine. I will take this. This was the city-state. That was mine. I'm claiming that as a fair liberation. All right? I don't want to hear otherwise. Deal. Don't make us regret it. Good. Like, if I could liberate this, I would. I would do that immediately, but I can't. Anyway, we have some extra resources. What are we on now? We are on 17, which means 18, 19, 20. We would finish this. Has anybody else finished it? No. So I would end the age doing that. So we need to get the settlements down on the same turn. I'm going to be able to get how many points? 2 more. Oh, okay. So we won't get the science points. Science legacy, we've got 2 points on. We should be able to maximize everything else. Suddenly we've gone from disaster to absolute genius. So this is Inca and Chola have just given me this one. Guys, faithful, I know there's not much space, but you actually will be very, very powerful in the next stage. Again, navigable river. Remember that. Do you not believe me? Are you somewhat skeptical of my decision making here? Look, you don't need to be. Just trust. Just remember at all times, I'm sure it will be fine. So 1, 2, was that one of my continent? I'm pretty sure it is. Yeah, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, what we need to do is we need to make sure if we can that everything is connected on the coast or has a fishing key. That would be really cool. I'll settle. Oh, now this is the thing. Do we actually want to settle? Are these settlements going to be any good? I think they will for the influence. So we're going to settle there. That puts me on 9. I will have 8 settlement limit in exploration, 10 with fealty. So I can have at least 1 more. So we will build this one. They're on the coast. Look at the connected settlements. They're all going up. Very, very much worth it. Deja Vu and Dobra. Beautiful coastal settlements. This settler didn't arrive in time, but that's fine. Just couldn't get there in time. We'll just have to accept that that is all we're going to get. Now, are there any hill forts? Hill forts would be the other thing that we would want to get before the age is over. Nope. In that case, focus on just expanding borders. I like the fact that this navigable river gives me 8 yield, and in the city besides me, there is a pot cup. The unique improvement, and it's only giving 7. My tiles are better. What can I say? They just are. Tough. just tough. They're just better. There's some more jade. And as I say, as long as there is a fishing key, everything should now connect properly. So death wall. We want to make sure we've got that. The granary is a good choice because we do have a lot of food coming in here. Gets me access to the coast. And now I can put the fishing key down. And now we have 8 cities connected. Okay, that hasn't updated, but it's fine. 777, 1. Skeptical bear is the only other one. I'll buy the altar. Fishing key I can't quite afford. No matter. None of that is particularly worrying at all. Jade in the capital for more gold. We've got some clay. And that Silk Road's done. Oh, we're at 98. That isn't the age over. I would have thought that was the age over. Apparently not. Oh, okay, cool. We get to survive another couple of turns with no happiness. Fine. I'll work on some ageless buildings whilst we're here. Okay, troops are moving around, but this has been left alone. So thank you. 50 science. That'll do. Speaking of, chariot moves into there, goes into this one, and we do the same thing. That gives me gold. Oh, away with you, independent powers. I don't want to deal with you today. Not today. Come back another time. Thank you. Fishing key, and yep, everything's connected. So all 10 of our settlements are connected. That's going to be so good for the next stage. Oh no, the elephants are tearing my warriors apart, but it's fine. We got the kill we were after. All we're doing now is just surviving. Speaking of, we did it. We survived. The age is ending. We can take a sigh of relief that somehow we managed to pull 11 points out of that. It's timing. We just didn't have enough science to get the last codices. We were 2 turns away from mathematics, and we needed to unlock this, and then, yeah, we were like significant turns away, but that's fine. I won't feel too bad about that one. We did good. But there we go. A rather mental age of antiquity, but a turn 119. We got 11 points, and we have 1, 2, 3, 4 settlements next to navigable rivers. That, in time, could prove incredibly useful. In fact, there is another one. There is one more space that has developed open now the city-states have all disappeared. So, we'll come back to that later. Don't worry about that. Leave that one with old Ursa. I'm excited about this. This is the weirdest but most optimistic setup for exploration I've had in some time. I'm looking forward to being able to show you all. Oh, don't you love it when the game gives you one more turn just as you start to kind of, actually just let the episode end. Like, let me be. I was trying to finish. I don't want to keep talking. No, leave me alone. Okay, there we go. It made me wait for it, but it was worth it in the end. Thank you so much for watching, everybody. If you don't mind liking the video, subscribing, all of that good stuff, it massively helps. But in the meantime, let's look at some pretty graphs. 2, 3, 3, 3. 11 points. Only the codices missed out. Shungshak is on 8. Tecumseh was doing really well, but I think we kind of stopped him and nobody got any culture points because we were the ones that grabbed them. And I kept on building wonders right to the end to stop everybody from building what they could. Oh, Hatshepsut. Never change. Thank you, everybody. See you next time. Goodbye. And finally, a very special shout out goes to Glorious Petra, Clibben Thurdas, Poppy Dude, The Nickerman, Matthew Wilkinson, Paul Coffey, Portland, Toon General, Kappa Yobby Virani, The Uncivil Engineer, Radiatore, Debo91, Mushkin Mandletort, Pete, Dan Jamo, Scott Stratton, Major King Kong, Skeptical Bear, Cinnamon Beard, Private Selection, Genoa Salami, Callum Billy, Garrett Gowan, L. Truant, Creston, RB Hedged, Burial, I'm Daft, Gooberman, Dr. Bobby, Mixomatosis, NTG Golfman, Indigenous 68, Teddy's Ursa, Barnaby Rex, Charlie Bears, Nate the Great, Alex Frost, Mean Penguin, Interplanet Janet, Frankincense Battlezord, Geography Teacher, Juvara, Morax, Sinikush, Echo Bear, Deja Fu, Kovawoo, Legally Trash, Sorted Dutch, Rad Bickley, Shadow of Gaia, Bob Tway, Abstract Fun, Slither Alley, JB Genius, Arctic Fox, Eggshark, Bookaluk79. Thank you everyone for your support. Goodbye!